Arendse in support. Arendse, half gap opens up for Arendse. Numbers are lining up on the right-hand side. He finds Keenan Moody. Moody with the legs over the 22. What a tap. Oh, just couldn't slow him down. What a try.
This weekend, Loftus was home to an historic first as Saracens travelled to Pretoria to take on the Bulls. It was an intense match that led to quite a few mistakes from both sides, but the Bulls were the ultimate victors. Today, we'll discuss what happened from a tactical perspective. We'll also look at how the Bulls got such a blistering start and how Saracens managed to get themselves back into the game. The Bulls' approach was to use speed and chaos to their advantage. They also put a special emphasis on counter-attacking, as well as making the breakdown as messy as possible to support their defense. Given how deadly the Bulls' attack actually is, it's no wonder that Sarries tried to shut it down early at the source. They also competed heavily at restarts and managed to win a few turnovers here. Finally, their lineout was one of the reasons they could get back into the game in certain moments. The Bulls have a 1-3-3-1 structure on attack, with their primary philosophy being able to create chaos in their opponent's defensive system. They do this primarily by prioritizing speed over structure and constantly look for the offload, even if it's higher risk. Saracens' idea to counter this was to shut down the attack before it could get going by shooting up and targeting the first midfield pod. The Bulls had an answer for this, even from the very first minute of the game. They positioned their attackers a few meters deeper than where they would normally be, forcing Saracens to shoot up even more. This created weak connections amongst defenders, as this is a very difficult system to get right. The Bulls then exploited these gaps beautifully by breaking the line or by drawing defenders and creating overlap. The Saracens' defensive line certainly wasn't helped by the fact that the Bulls had many opportunities to counter-attack from the back. Their territorial kicks were fielded brilliantly by the Bulls' back three throughout the match, and it led to a lot of line breaks and close tries. By contrast, Saracens just couldn't get much going in the attack until the later stages of the match. The Bulls competed a lot at the breakdown, and they were successful in slowing down Saracens' ball. This led to them being able to reset the defense and create strong connections. Of course, the Bulls didn't completely run off with the game. There were a few ways that Saracens managed to get the edge throughout the match, and one of them was the kickoff. Saracens targeted this area in the middle of the field. Willie Leroux defended this area and he just couldn't feel the ball properly. This led to him either knocking the ball on or Saracens putting a lot of pressure at the next ruck. Saracens also had a good lineout, winning 89% of them and disrupting a few of the Bulls as well. Of course, it wasn't perfect. The Bulls did manage to steal one, but it gave them a solid platform throughout the game. An area that both teams will not be happy with is their discipline. The Bulls conceded 15 penalties and Saracens conceded 13. This led to a back and forth affair, particularly in the last 20 minutes. If you like this video and would like to see more, then please consider liking and subscribing. See you next time.